the latest news, and just before the podcast, we watched the trailer. There is a new trailer for Wicked for Good dropping in. So it dropped today at 6 o'clock. Was it Eastern or maybe 6 o'clock Pacific? We've talked about Wicked on this podcast before because I've never saw any Wicked, and then my wife and daughter really wanted to go see it, and I was not dragged. I voluntarily went to movie theaters with them. We watched it, and I loved it, and it became a bit of an obsession for me temporarily. And today, you can see there is a new trailer for Wicked for Good. The movie drops in November. Let me get you an exact date here.
Thanksgiving.
November 21st, 2025. Thanksgiving. Wow.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
The conclusion to last year's musical hit, Ariana Grande, Cynthia, can't remember her last name, Rivos? Is that right? Cynthia Rivos? Tommy Jeff?
Yeah, I'm pulling
Arivo.
Yeah, Arivo.
Cynthia Arivo.
I drew a blank on that one.
Cynthia Arivo, Jonathan Bailey, Jeff Goldblum.
I didn't know whose camera to cut.
We're all just like, I was like, Tommy Jeff? AP, fact checker? AP, did you see Wicked?
No, I mean, honestly, the only thing I know about Wicked is just like there's a
pretty
female
wicked.
version of the Green Goblin from Spider-Man. So
Fuck.
I don't know anything else. The Green Goblin or Ariana Grande is all I know.
You hit the nail on the head, man. That's exactly what it is. No, I said it was a what did I say? I said it was a bit of a female version of Cobra Kai.
Mm-hmm. You did.
Did I just say that? So because it's a side entrance, an alternate take into what you perceive to be the villain for the longest time. I mean, I'm not assigning any gender bias to the characters of Wicked, whatever. Ty's giving me a look right now. What, Ty? Just say it.
I'm just waiting
Say
for
it.
you. I'm just enjoying the show.
You're
Just watching you. You look so
this
nervous.
is the part of the show
you
where I
look
make
so
I'm not
nervous.
nervous at all.
But why are you like making awkward eye
'Cause
contact with me?
Because you're giving me a look. So this
I'm
is the
not
part
allowed
of the
to
show
look,
where
apparently.
no, I feel like I always say something that makes you uncomfortable.
I'm just looking, man.
Okay. Yeah, it's an alternate take into
I'm
the
getting
traditional
attacked.
story. I'm just wondering of the Wizard of Oz. Adrian's version of fun is funnier, I think, of the Green Goblin or whatever. The movie looks good. What do you guys think about the trailer, Tommy Jeff? Tommy Jeff, you were the biggest Wicked fan.
Yes, he
so I
was.
want your initial reaction to it.
I enjoyed it. I liked it. The cinematography, again, I just think I think Chu is just doing an amazing job with it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and their
I've
art design's always amazing as well.
Yeah, and like I'm just really excited to see how everything plays out again. Just seeing like the chemistry between all the characters, seeing seeing it all like that. That trailer is just it made me interested into it a lot more all over again. I mean, I'm gonna go see it either way,
Right.
But it sucked me in.
So you're like, I'm all for it. Like you're gonna dressing up for this one again. I hope.
Well, we'll see. I went. I did dress up as Dorothy, in like a male variant of it with a button up.
Hell
yeah,
you
you
know,
did.
And a
with
girdle
with
and
like red shoes. Is this
lingerie
and all
and
that? Yeah, you know.
You played that in 17
I don't think I'm gonna dress up for it this time. I also don't think I'm gonna go see it. No,
You're not gonna, come on.
I'm not usually that individual. The people that had invited me to go see it, part one, put together that outfit for me, and I was like, you know what?
Because
like
put
that
an
was
outfit
like
together for you.
100%. Like I am very much the person that I want to put as little effort into it. So if you want to put in all the effort, and I just have to show up and like essentially sit down for makeup, by all means, I'll do it.
So that's
Like
what
let's
we're
have fun
doing.
with it. Like, because I'm not gonna ruin the mood. I'm not gonna ruin the fun. Like, I don't want to be like the one that does that. And it's a story. Like, you know, you get to have fun with it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going out of my way to go buy it because because then I'm stressing about like, is this gonna work? Is this gonna look good? And I'm not that side. I don't have that eye. So no, not dressing up for it unless the people I go with buy the outfit that I'm supposed to wear.
So Olivia and Pablo will buy you the outfit.
I'm gonna buy you an outfit. Yeah,
Good.
sexy Tin Man.
Done. I will go as the Tin Man.
I thought you were gonna say
If
like
you buy it.
I thought you're gonna be like, I'm gonna go as Dorothy, but I'm just gonna have the basket.
Yeah.
Just the basket.
Done.
It should be Toto. We'll do
I'll have
like
the picnic
Toto.
basket just slightly down there.
Toto in the vein of Idris Elba as McCavity and Cats. You know, it's like a weird skin suit, like tight. Yeah, it'll be Toto.
You and Cats, I swear.
It's a great movie.
It's
God.
really not.
It's
Nobody
No
has
one's
said
saying
that
that.
without being paid.
Fantastic.
Besides you.
I learned some stuff about I know this is what we learned, but I did learn some stuff about the Wizard of Oz. And I this is what I loved about Wicked. It was an alternate perspective. And although that theme was kind of but maybe I don't know. I wasn't living in the time, obviously, when the movie came out. Like I've told y'all before, I think the movie was a little creepy and weird for me. But
real quick, Katie says that I should be a munchkin.
yeah, oh my gosh, definitely. Yeah, who's the
Look, I'm gonna be honest. If it added the three of us, if anyone's gonna be a munchkin, it should definitely be you.
Oh, 100%. It is absolutely me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it should
definitely.
totally be TJ.
just so only TJ and TJ alone.
yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know if y'all knew this about the original. Well, firstly, L. Frank Baum wrote The Wizard of Oz when he was 40.
Oh.
And apparently, like he had it was like a hit, a success instantly, but like he had been like pretty much a failure at everything else. He had like failed businesses, failed like a bunch of other stories and whatnot. And did y'all know kind of like that The Wizard of Oz is political satire, which is it's Wicked is also kind
Right.
of right. What's the term I'm looking for? Not amalgamate freaking dang it. Not an acronym. What is
Synonym.
what's a metaphor for something or just dang, I don't remember. Anyways, I'm not good with words. So when L. Frank Baum wrote The Wizard of Oz, it was in like the late 1800s, early 1900s. There was political dispute. There was what's called the Coinage Act of 1873. Fun facts here, right?
Mhm.
And this is what created the U.S. gold standard, right? And there was silver and gold were the two kind of forms of currency. It was a lot easier. The populists, the farmers, the people who were like the normal middle class of the country would use silver. It was easier to convert it to money, and that was their form of currency. But then America moved into what was the gold standard. And basically the gold standard was for industrialists, right? So that's also like, you know, the gold, the yellow brick road being a representation of the gold standard leading to the Emerald City, which was kind of like, you know, obviously a money capitalist kind of city. In the original book, the ruby slippers were silver, which we see in Wicked as well.
Mhm.
Silver slippers. And then like all the characters also represented different things. So it was political satire basically. And Dorothy represented the populace, the average working American. The Scarecrow represented the populace that were like the farmers
Mhm.
who didn't have any brains,
Oh.
right? Who were not smart and, you know, were just using silver, not wanting to capitalize on gold. It was too easy to find. The Tin Man represented the industrialists who were heartless. The Cowardly Lion was apparently politician William Jennings Bryan, who lost that election for not speaking out enough and being like a cowardice politician.
Mm.
A really interesting kind of breakdown here. And then Dorothy gets wrapped up in this cyclone and all this drama and dropped in the middle of Oz. The Green City represented the U.S. dollar. The Wizard of Oz, which by no means is Oz, is the kind of breakdown for ounces. That's how, you know, things are measured. And basically how the wizard was using fear tactics and illusions to manipulate kind of like the general population and whatnot and win this election. And it was basically like Dorothy who ended up seeing that like, hey, no politician is going to be Dorothy doesn't get saved by the wizard.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? He puts her in a hot air balloon, but he doesn't do anything. She sees through him. And the old thing was being like, hey, like no politician is going to save you.
Right.
Was kind of the breakdown of that as well. She didn't need a politician to come in and save them. But apparently also L. Frank Baum had a series of stories. It was like, once more, an amazing success, like shows you like all the failures that he had in his early career. And then in his 40s hit with the success of the Wizard of Oz as well. So there's something pretty interesting about that as well. But yeah, I thought all these little things were somebody said that there was some, so I read that apparently he died of like degenerative like heart failure, but there's some theorists out there that would say that there were some sort of like discrepancies or, kind of shadiness around his death as well, because he was such a prominent, outspoken figure. But yeah, pretty interesting kind of backdrop, because I do love now that this version of Wicked is also once more hitting on those original themes of the Wizard of Oz, of, the usage of manipulation of information, of making yourself seem all-knowing and all-powerful, and to be this great savior of this place. I don't know how that would relate to the real world whatsoever. And how politicians maybe just are not our saviors, but
Wicked is also about social injustices and
Yeah.
stuff of that sort. Like
Absolutely.
because Wizard of Oz and Wicked are fantastic allegories.
Allegory!
For a lot of things, and I think that's one of those things that is why I love some shows and some forms of media so much, and that's because they're an outlet for the creator and or for the individuals that are partaking in it to help express their opinions and their feelings, but also bring truth and fact to a lot of stuff within it. And I think like Wicked is very much doing a lot of it with like social injustices, comparing real world events and struggles that you have as a human and you have throughout life and everything, and how to like overcome them or what to do. And you're not always going to be seen favorable, even if it's the right thing.
Yeah.
So, and it's going to be painful. It's going to hurt. It's not going to be easy. You are going to make enemies when you're just like, but why?
Yeah.
And it brings a lot of light to that. And it does such a phenomenal job. This whole series is like honestly just a brilliant creation. So, and I think for him being 40 when he created it, by all means, I'm glad we at least got it.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't know I was gonna love Wicked so much. Did you watch it, AP?
No.
Are you gonna watch
it's
it
the
now?
Green Goblin.
Did we sell you on it?
If you rent it and make me watch it, I'll watch it.
Whoa,
You know
we
how
have
we
to
have
make you watch it?
No. You don't have to make me watch it, but like, you know how we watched Sinners the other night?
Yeah.
Like, if you like, hey, tonight's a movie night. We're watching Wicked.
It's a musical.
I'll watch it. Oh.
Bruh, don't hate on musicals.
AP doesn't love
I
musicals.
don't really like musicals.
He's at that 15. Nobody likes musicals.
First of
bro.
all,
Unless you're a theater kid.
You are in a family
Yeah.
that apparently likes cats. So I respect that.
I don't love
feeling.
everybody in my family. I can't speak for everybody in my family, but I do love
you
cats.
just need one person to like have the whole family brought in with you.
Cats, baby.
Like, so dude, we should all watch Wicked.
We should all watch Cats.
No.
Get the hell out of here.
We should-
I gotta go.
No.